Hey, welcome back to Title Queen at the Movies. Let's go see Steve.
Oh, Johnny!
A title queen at the movies.
Johnny, you know what I realized? I hadn't done a Marilyn Monroe movie yet. I decided to do my favorite one, 1953's Niagara, starring Marilyn Monroe, Joseph Cotten, and Jean Peters, and shot in Technicolor and CinemaScope by director Henry Hathaway. Marilyn had done some pretty interesting parts so far. She was in The Asphalt Jungle and in the Best Picture of the Year in 1950, All About Eve, and she stole every scene she was in.
See your career rising in the east like the sun.
She'd done one film noir with Richard Widmark called Don't Bother to Knock, which was a little quirky, but she was really, really good in it. So they put her in this and they gave her the full treatment. Fox was trying to do anything to get the audiences out of their living rooms and away from their televisions. And what better way to do it than to go on location and shoot in Niagara Falls in CinemaScope and Technicolor with Marilyn. Marilyn plays this wife of Joseph Cotten, the nicest guy in movies, who's this guy who's had a few breakdowns since the war. She wants to get rid of him. She's having a love affair with this hot actor named Richard Allen, and they plot his murder. It all centers around this tune that they love called The Kiss, which they're going to play at this request tower so that you can hear it all over the falls. And when she hears that, she'll know that Richard has killed her husband. Now, along comes this nice married couple who are on their second honeymoon, Casey Adams, who was sort of a regular supporting actor at Fox, and Jean Peters, who was this lovely, lovely actress who started out in the late 40s and later married Howard Hughes. She befriends Joseph Cotten. She knows something is wrong, and she knows that there's something not quite right with Marilyn. But Marilyn uses all of her endearing things and keeps saying, in the tightest clothes you've ever seen, "Something's wrong with my husband."
But why is everyone standing around? Do something. Look for him. Find him.
The suspense builds and builds and builds, and Marilyn creates such an incredible arc with this character. There's an amazing scene where she has a breakdown, and she's in the hospital, and the camera goes so close. Her hands are in her face, and she's turning like this, and she hears that song. And she wakes up, and the look on her face, and suddenly she realizes she's in big trouble. She's been marked for murder. The suspense builds, and it climaxes with a scene where they're trapped on the falls, and Jean Peters is trapped on a rock as this boat carrying the two of them has scraped past this rock, and Joseph Cotten throws her on the rock, and the boat is headed for the falls. It will have you on the edge of your seat, and Marilyn Monroe has never been more beautiful. This is the movie where they coined the phrase MM. She has that look that she gives a man that tells him she's onto him and she's in control. Johnny, enjoy Niagara and the miracle on Technicolor that was Marilyn Monroe.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
5.
Sad. Give me a count, would you? Cape Canaveral. We're going to the space station now.
The popcorn can't be beat.